What do you got going on in here with this mic and stuff?
So I'm a YouTuber covering Tesla's full self-driving.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I originally started out with just this little camera that looks at the forward view of the car driving.
Huh.
And back in, I think, January or February, I did a ride where I had see if I could actually get the vehicle to take a customer from their A to B. And the audience loved that. They're
Does
like,
it work?
We've never seen it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's actually, I just clicked that twice and...
Full self-driving?
Yeah.
And you have like, there's like no worry in the world.
Well, as a beta tester, I'm here to prevent that.
Yeah.
So this isn't a finished product where somebody would get it, click it and forget it, go to sleep. With me and now almost 200,000 testers across the US and Canada, we're helping it get there.
So you signed up with this with Tesla? Basically.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's my car and I paid for the self-driving, but then we were able to actually request access to the beta program to actually help, like basically crowdsourcing this tech.
Yeah.
And what I got from that was this little camera button up here and then access to the full city and highway self-driving autonomy.
Oh, interesting.
And it's been an adventure, man. So like, this is all the car here. And I take over as quickly as tapping the brakes or grabbing the wheel. It's seamless, and then I can report back to Tesla if it does something weird. But you'll see with this level of the tech, it's got a lot more information. It's targeting in blue, showing that it's actually looking at those vehicles to wait.
I was about to say, like, I didn't really see
even the pedestrians and such.
Yeah. Wow.
God.
And this is all, it's active processing in real time. It's just 8 cameras and it's brain, it's a neural net, so it's not pre-programmed or anything. It just looks and reacts.
It's pretty
Bro,
cool.
it's insane.
Does the temperature feel okay?
Yes.
Oh,
Cool.
yeah,
Feels
steering
great.
wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Get yoked.
You're like in gamer mode.
Know it.
Really.
Yeah, do you like a podcast or something in here? Or?
So I'm a YouTuber covering
okay.
Tesla's full self-driving.
Oh, okay, cool.
Been doing that for a little over a year, watching it. I mean, as you can see right now, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
This is all the car.
Neat.
Oh, wow.
I've got their full city and highway beta software so it can do everything, and I see if
my
it can
God.
actually do the whole trip. Like take you from A to B, and
Wow.
it's like the future of RoboTaxis, you know?
Yeah.
One day the car
Well,
shows
soon
up and I'm not here.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna be out of a job.
Wow.
Well, hence the YouTube content.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Do you
awesome.
control the gas?
Nope.
Wow.
I can actually give it throttle. That's me
Yeah.
pushing. But yeah, that's my way that I can like help nudge it if
Okay.
it gets a little slow at a stop sign, because sometimes it is kind of uncomfortably slow, like waiting to make
Yeah.
sure it's, you know, for safety.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, yeah, I get you being safe, but now you're kind of being paranoid. Let's go.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's the reason that, you know, Tesla's got all the customers that are willing to help kind of gather all that info so that they can update and make it better.
Totally.
Yeah.
Because they can see that from hundreds of thousands of users and take all that information and make little tweaks and be like, okay, let's make it like 0.4% faster here or whatever.
Wow.
It's nutty.
Crazy. So what happens if like you get pulled over, like I don't know, say Tesla does forget to use a turn signal or something and you get like pulled over for it, but you're like it was on autopilot.
yeah,
it wasn't me.
It's my fault either way.
It is.
Yeah, so-
you can't blame.
No, yeah,
Technology.
you'll likely have a funny conversation.
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, that
Like, sure.
was my bad. You want to go for a ride so I can show you what it did? Like,
Yeah, right.
Or like,
I'll prove to you that
it's like-
I was not driving the car.
yeah, so I was
Yeah.
gonna say, so this situation, does it know that it can turn red on red?
yep, sure does.
Wow.
We kind of got lucky that it timed to green.
Yeah.
Now, to the contrary, it doesn't see no turn on red.
Oh.
So that's where
that
I have
could
to
get you
take
in
over.
trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here it'll actually arc around this cyclist.
Right.
That's all the car, just because it saw the pedestrian. But yeah, I mean, to be blunt though, if anything happens and I get pulled over,
Yes.
I'm liable regardless because
Yeah.
I take responsibility for the system. Press in on the back. Oh, you got it. Cool. I'm good. Thank you.
No, I'm went to school in Boston. There are a ton of Tesla Ubers and Lyfts. So
Ton in Boston.
yeah,
huh?
which is crazy.
Interesting. Wow, good job. Yeah, the car's been driving itself the whole time.
Oh wow, no way!
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's how good it's
Oh
getting.
my gosh, I like took a class where I programmed an autonomous race car.
What?
So-
Really?
Yeah. So I was like, wow, that's crazy. Actually riding in something like that.
Oh, that is awesome. Yeah, I the only part I took over for was the little pothole where you saw me
Yeah.
grab it,
Oh my
move
gosh.
around, and I was like, I don't know what that is.
Wow.
Oh yeah, the new roundabout. Let's see how you do this.
Oh, this is new.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you just go if there's no one.
Oh, I know.
You've never done a roundabout?
I'm not driving.
Oh. Oh, what
Yeah.
the? You just blew my mind.
Yeah.
I was like, you're not driving?
Yep. That was all the car.
The car was like, what is this?
Yeah, because it's such a fresh roundabout that it hasn't updated on the maps or anything.
Oh, really?
But it's vision first, so if it sees something that isn't on the map, it's going to
just
react to
gonna
what it
stop?
sees.
Interesting.
It's like, all right, this is new. I know what to do here.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know where we're going?
Uh-huh.
Are you sure? 'Cause, like,
Why?
it doesn't seem like it. I mean, it's fine.
We're heading to Punchbowl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the car's got it.
Oh, that's what's happening. You're on autopilot. If you need people to, like, if you
Potholes.
just go on random, like, rides with you, I totally will.
Yeah. I
Does
love
everybody say that? Like,
I've had like groups of people that are like, can we like go another few runs around the block instead of our destination? And I love it. I'm like, yeah, sure, that's fine.
I'm so excited. I almost didn't come out tonight, and I feel like now it was worth it.
Woo!
Even if the rest of the night is a bust. It
Well,
won't be,
that makes
but-
me very happy. Actually, really curious how this is gonna go. I don't think I've ever had the system try to go up this really steep hill on B Street.
Ooh. Well, I mean, you got a Tesla. It should be fine, right?
Well, it's the one driving us right now.
Oh,
Since
what?
I picked you up, yeah.
No way.
Yep. And here we go.
Whoa.
So I just wanted to see if it was gonna stop up here because there should be a stop sign.
Wait, so are your hands not on the wheel? It's literally
Nope.
automatic driving.
Woo,
Are you
woo.
f***ing
Okay.
kidding me?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Or no, I'm not kidding. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
what the That's crazy.
Yep. And it is getting these hills right
I
here.
didn't
Okay.
know that it could do that.
Yeah, when we take the left on 30th, it'll really stand out.
Well, at least so is it kind of like cruise control where it's like as soon as you grab onto the steering wheel and like move it, it'll just give you control?
Yeah, if I grab the wheel, hit the brake, or flick up on the stuck.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
any of
if
those.
you hit the brake, it'll
Yeah, it's like
okay.
any way
so
you would
it's literally
react.
like cruise control. where,
Yeah,
like,
it's like cruise control on steroids for sure.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But since I have like the Uber and Lyft side of things, as a full self-driving beta tester, I can see like, could this do the RoboTaxi
Okay,
job?
so you're beta testing it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I'm like, what the fuck?
You'll see the pedestrian walking here on the screen. Like it's literally, it sees everybody.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then we'll carry on through.
Holy shit, bro.
See, it knows to actually wait. It will do a right on red when it's clear. It sees
Yeah.
these cars in blue. It's
Yeah.
looking at them and like paying
Wow,
attention.
it literally feels like you're driving. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
Does it?
Yes. I would if I would just came in here and ask you any questions. Don't think I would have noticed.
Look at this. That almost was an accident.
Yeah,
Wow.
I
All right.
saw that.
And then the system decided to
Wow,
take
we
advantage
took
of
it. Wow, that's so cool. I'm sorry. Let me calm down.
Oh, hey.
But that is so cool because that was real time.
Yep, don't calm down. This is crazy.
That is crazy.
And then this is the boring part. But
How is it picking up the video quality at night to even recognize the objects and stuff? How's
you know,
that?
crazy enough, it actually seems to do better at night.
Oh.
And so the camera exposure, I don't know how deep it goes, maybe even to a little bit of the infrared.
Mm-hmm.
Which would make basically it night vision capable at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see if you do this right, because you can't be in that turning lane. What do you
yeah.
go?
Oh, wow.
See, this is
Almost,
one of those
almost.
moments
Yeah, he's unsure.
where it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm
she's
gonna go
unsure, I don't know.
straight.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
All right, I'm gonna take over just
Yeah,
to
just a little bit.
prevent that.
Yeah.
But that's another. See, that is more so because it saw the open lane.
Yes, he was confused.
Yeah. Yep.
I got it.
Yeah, I guess my car's androgynous because the name is Mjolnir, which is Thor's hammer. So.
What origin is that language?
Nordic.
Nordic.
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha.
So this is actually want me to just like stop you in the alley. Is that right?
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, usually when I drive, I stop there.
Sounds good. But yeah, nighttime is great. I think maybe it just has good. Oh, it's great if there's enough street lights. I should say.
This is one that drives fully by itself?
Mine can, yeah. Yeah, I've been a full self-driving beta tester for Tesla for well over a year now. There it goes. Well, it's getting it though. Needs to get over. There you go. So there's
Trust
no.
it?
Well, I tell everybody that I trust me. You know, I'm here to make sure that it doesn't mess up. I trust it more than I do the average human, that's for sure. I mean, at least it won't deliberately break the law. I've seen so many people just today alone running red lights. You know, so one or two people downtown just blatantly going the wrong way down a one-way road. You name it.
My only like drawback with Teslas is that when I drive a lot, and so I just don't have the patience to charge it and then drive more.
How long do you think it takes?
Like 300 something miles.
Yeah, but how long do you think it takes to fill back up?
Like 2 hours.
Try 30 minutes.
What?
Yeah. I can get back up to 90% in about 25 minutes. When you're traveling like on road trips, it's usually 15 minutes or so because you don't stop for the full time.
Yeah.
Now, overnight plugging in at home, yeah, because you're limited to about 240 volts, so that'll take you about 8 hours, but it happens while you're sleeping. But any of these chargers I just pointed to, I mean, that fills you up in less than half an hour for on average about $10.
Oh, that makes
$10.
sense. I was like,
Yeah.
that changes everything. That was my only drive.
Come on.
Okay. Oh wow. Yeah.
I don't think in the UK you can do that though.
Are you doing the
No,
speed?
it's regulation issues. No.
Yeah.
No. So it's all driven by the car.
Yep.
Right.
I can intervene and give it throttle if it starts to get like stuck
Yeah.
in any spot. But if I touch the brake or hit the wheel, it actually takes over fully.
Okay,
You hear
yeah.
the chime.
A bit like cruise control.
Yeah, very
Normally,
similar to cruise
yeah.
control in that way.
Yeah.
There we
So
go.
you
Very
can
good.
do that in the UK.
You
Yeah,
can't-
I get a lot of comments on my channel about how they really can't wait for the FSD to become regulatorily approved in the UK. It's very limited. I don't even know if regular autopilot's usable.
Yes, Red Alpha is usable, and
Okay.
it will let you do the change lane.
The navigate on autopilot?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you put the blinker on, it will change lane by itself. But that's about it. You still
Okay, so it's the city street side that's still
Yeah.
no. Let's see. We actually, all right. Come on in. Let's see if the Beta can handle this. Just do what the Toyota did. Ah, yeah, you got a handicap.
Can it sense objects? Or
Yeah.
Just, so like, if you, I don't know, if it tried to swerve you out the way of something, it would avoid.
It's all the cones just then.
Did
Like
it?
all the cones on the side of the road. You
Yep,
can
yep.
see the cone on there. You can
So
see
it's functioning
To the
like we do with vision.
that cone.
It sees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it? I know.
Now, as far as like,
And the cars on the
as far as stopping from hitting things in the road, like it's good at identifying cones and such and people and everything.
Oh yeah, it's pet. Look.
Okay. I can put
That's
that
so
up.
cool.
Show it. Good job.
Well, he's a Porsche, so he can park wherever he wants. Right?
Yeah. Now, I was more impressed with the car knowing to go around him so quickly. That was very good. Might be about ready to take on downtown. There you go.
Oh, so the car's driving itself.
It sure is.
Oh, nice.
I'm one of the full self-driving beta testers.
It's extremely interesting that it's doing it on its own, trying to figure it out, and
Yeah. It's an active thinking brain, you know, it's not looking at anything that's pre-programmed. It's all in real-time stimulation, or it's like it's seeing it for the first time every time. Will it do this without there being a designated lane? It doesn't like when there's like a lane that we take, you know, we're used to just kind of cutting in and going.
Right.
But it doesn't, so I'm gonna take over because it's getting too rocky. Yeah, I've got the full city and highway, so it'll...
Oh my god, no way.
Look at his steering wheel.
It's just figuring out which lane to get into here because it's all shitty. But yeah, I've had this complete autonomy since October of 2021. What are you doing right now?
It's looking
That's
at
interesting.
people. It's gathering data.
Well, it's tracking that we're going forward here, which is good, but it's doing a weird, wonky little thing with the wheel right now.
Like it's still turning.
There you
Oh, there we
go.
It adjusted.
So
Yeah.
Machine learning
do you
in
like
progress.
fully? Do you trust it?
I trust me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's,
Okay.
that's the important thing I
you've
tell
had it
everybody.
for a while, so
It's not at a point where you can click it and forget it.
Wait,
With
how
customers.
did you do that? That's crazy.
That was a really good. It said, "Let's go." That was
Yeah.
impressive. So it's doing throttle, braking, turning, everything. I'm not doing any of the input. This is not notoriously a great corner. So let's see. Oh, there you go. See, when I talk bad about it, it's like, pfft, hold my beer.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Wow. Yeah, the system's been driving since you got in the car.
Yeah.
There you go.
I didn't even realize this was in self-driving.
Yeah. I feel like that's a testament to it getting pretty good.
Yeah.
I like to see if it can do the job. Most of the time it does really well with most things. There'll just be these little things that throw it off that I have to take over because it might miss a turn or or not do something very smoothly. And when I have a customer, I don't want them to be like, what's happening?
Yeah. I'm comfortable with it. I think robots do a lot of things better than humans ever could.
Yeah. I like to see just how crazy different it's gotten over the last year. Because when I first got this system, I wouldn't have used it with customers. It was way too rocky.
Mm-hmm.
There was just no finesse whatsoever.
Yeah.
But now it's gotten pretty good. This kind of still throws it off. There's not a clear turning lane, so it might get a little... No, I called it out, so it owned it. That was amazing. And it should dive right in.
Impressive.
And it's not, you know, footprint or geomapped like Waymo and such. It's just looking and going.
Yeah. I'm probably going to butcher this story, but I remember hearing that there was like a philosophical problem with self-driving cars in the sense of like decisions it has to make in a split second where...
Oh, the trolley problem.
Yeah. Essentially,
yeah. I've seen that argument too.
Yeah.
It's, I've seen it presented in a way too as a... kind of a move against it. Like, can we expect it to make the right choice? And be like, hold up, not even a human can make the right choice.
Yeah, exactly.
So that seems a little biased.
Yeah, exactly.
The machine's more likely to make the best option, which would probably be to not hit anything.
It's the nature of new technology. People are afraid of it. I mean, I work in tech, so like, you know, you hear it all the time. And we're like a Series D startup, and I don't know if you've read Crossing the Chasm, but we're in a similar situation where like you've got the people who fully embrace it, I guess like yourself, where you
I'd identify as a technophile.
Yeah, exactly. And the pragmatists are like, all right, like sure it's cool, but like what's the, you know, like will this actually help me, or is it just cool in and of itself, right?
Sure.
And we're crossing the chasm, so to speak, on the bell curve of like marketing to people like that. So it's you know, it's funny how people kind of have different perspectives surrounding, you know, new tech. Like people are either really afraid and think the old ways are best, and then, you know, next thing they know, they're the only ones still using the old ways. So
well, and you got to watch the gas prices soar, and you're just like, yep.
Yeah. I mean, even before the gas prices soared, my savings were gargantuan, even at $3.20 a gallon.
Right. And how much is that, like, to charge it up?
On average, it cost me about $12.
$12 to fill up?
Yeah.
How often do you charge this thing up? Well, now you especially use it as a job.
Well, I used to do it a lot more. My average charging the first 2 years I had this vehicle was around 2.5 times, so two to three times a day.
Okay.
Was what it broke out to be. I try to limit that now to 1 a day if I can.
Yeah.
Maybe 2. And that's more for battery longevity, given supercharging is pretty brutal on a battery. It's very fast.
Yeah.
So, can you do this turn? I know this is sharp. There you go. A little wonky there. It's also been driving itself since I've had you.
Really?
Yeah. This is all the car, except this is annoying because they're doing their thing. Okay, there we go. Good stuff.
It just drives itself right now the whole time?
Yeah. Yeah, since I picked you up. It's been a little wonky and borderline uncomfortable, but I knew since we had a really good opening with that left turn that I'd let it try it. But University is really uncomfortable just because of the way the road is banked and choppy and lots of things like this in narrow streets with big vehicles parked randomly. But it's doing really good.
Dude, that's so fucking tight. I'm so glad you told me that. Dude.
Yeah. It's good enough now that it'll actually kind of go incognito and people won't even notice unless I bring it up.
Yeah, dude, I'm so glad you told me.
Go ahead and take over.
It's right up here. Yeah.
Awesome.
Just right in front of this thing.
Yeah, it's the first successful trip of the day.
Well, dude, I hope you get more of those.
Hell yeah, thanks.
Dude, that was...
So hold the button there at the top. There you go. Perfect,
dude,
man.
That is hilarious. All right.
You have a good day, man.
You, man. What up?
Haha, yes! Customer content!